Yes.
And
Yes.
Stephen Gross with the AP. I'm wondering, from the Senate and acknowledging that you're in the minority, what can be done? Are you expected to have any resolution votes or anything of that sort? Just following up on this.
Sure. Well, both of us are members of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and both of us are members of the Senate Appropriations Committee. And in both those committees, there are opportunities to put things to a vote and make sure that people are on the record. In the Senate in the Foreign Ops Committee, the Appropriations Committee, that is where a lot of the funding is to support military assistance to Israel and to the Netanyahu government. That's also where the administration we suspect, would get the funding to support something like the GHF. So we will be looking at opportunities there to hold the Netanyahu government accountable and try to get desperately needed humanitarian assistance and food to people in Gaza.
It is significant that in the last two votes we had on arms sales in the U.S. Senate, 27 senators said we shouldn't be providing rifles. Those rifles are used both in Gaza and on the West Bank. The West Bank is an additional story in which there is now a green light for settlers to hugely attack Palestinian villages in a systematic way, cutting them off from olive orchards, from vineyards, from springs, from wells. Our report today is about Gaza, but to have half of the Democratic caucus vote, more than half, vote against an arms sale, you would not expected that 2 years ago. I've been throughout my life a passionate supporter for Israel, believing in the vision of a homeland for the Jewish people, believing that they had hostile neighbors, and wanting to do everything I can to help strengthen them. But the same values that made me a champion for Israel compel me to say what they are doing to the Palestinians, both in West Bank and in Gaza, is absolutely wrong. And I do hope we can press internationally for two states, for two people. I still believe it's the best way for peace and prosperity for both Israelis and Palestinians.